Good morning, Destiny players. It's Spooky Month, and with that comes Festival of the Lost. Hey, let's talk about it. I am Bladeburger, your local lead farmer. I'm very close to the big 1000 as of making this video, so hey, you should totally subscribe. Help a burger out. Now, let's get to the video. Spooky Month. One of my favorite months of the year. Leaves turning orange, white girls flock to places that have pumpkin spice anything, Florida is in 100 damn degrees, it's a great time. In Destiny, it means Festival of the Lost returns. Is this iteration any good? Let's find out. Festival of the Lost has been around every year since its introduction back in Taken King year. It's gone through several iterations, from bad to worse to decent to solid. This year's is different, I guess? Haunted Sectors make a return from last year despite poor reception. There's a Legend version too, a new memento that's an all-black shader, and a bunch of reprisals. Let's start with the good stuff, the stuff that I personally liked. Haunted Sectors this year are much better than last year's. They're still not a great activity, but definitely better than last year. In last year's, when you killed 10 headless ones, the activity just stopped spawning enemies until the timer fully ran out. Didn't matter if you still had 2 minutes left, it still ran down the timer all the way. This year, they fixed that, so it goes faster. Ad density also feels increased over last year's as well. There's plenty to kill, although of course more would be good. A decent build does the job well enough. It's an activity that you go in, kill a bunch of dudes, then get loot. It's fine. Not bad. Another good is the reissued weapons. Horror Story is now the best auto in the game for PvP and PvE, as it's the only stasis primary to roll Demolitionist and Headstone outside of the Gambit 360. Good luck getting that though. Macabre is excellent, one of the best snipers in the game. Jurassic Green is solid, and the new grenade launcher is also very good, but it has to compete with the Cataphragm and the Regnant though. I'm personally trying to land a Demo Headstone Horror Story for literally any stasis build that I have, it's just that good. Now to the bad. There isn't too much good, but the good things even this event out. For the first bad, the memento. Don't get me wrong, Super Black is really nice, but the issue is that it's only available for crafted weapons and only available during this event. Not fun. If you don't get one, sucks to be you, see you in a whole year. Having a memento is a great concept, but this has to be the absolute worst execution of it. I've only gotten one from the Secret Triumph, and have been shit out of luck for any more. Feels really awful. I've decrypted probably 50 eerie engrams too. RNG for a 3-week limited black shader is just a feels bad moment. So many players are going to miss out for just being unlucky. Again, good concept, good shader, horrible execution. Now let's talk masks. It's always been a bad system to have to wear a terrible stat mask throughout the event, but with loadouts it feels much worse and really outdated. It worked in year 1 of Destiny 2 as armor didn't do anything back then, but now with all the mods, stat focus, and build crafting it feels terrible to have to, number A, use no builds that use helmets, and letter B, have to constantly swap mods every time you swap builds because loadouts. A solution I hope they do next year is just have masks as a transmog that you can apply during the event. The masks this year are also not super great. Rolk mask is the only one I actually care about, and it's locked behind in silver. And no one's wearing the Nimbus mask. Shit character. I'll stick with my chicken mask for the 5th year in a row. Another bad is the return, yet again, of the page grind. Don't do the event to progress the event. Works so well in literally nowhere. I can't motivate myself enough to complete the pages at all. We're in the slump of the season and page grinding isn't going to do anything for me. If there was good loot at the end of it, I'd bite, but a ship isn't good loot. They also just recently fixed one of the best page farms in the game. Unfortunate. If it wasn't for the memento that has an awful drop rate, I probably wouldn't be playing this event at all. The worst part of this event is the Legend Haunted Sectors. I've done a few GMs before, not many, and I had an easier time in those than Legend Sectors. No idea what's up with the damage that the Headless ones do, but I found myself being one-shot constantly by them. Incredibly annoying and not worth the slightly increased Eerie Engram drop chance. No thanks, total pass. Is Festival worth your time? It's a solid event, better than last year's shit show for sure. The weapons are actually worth chasing, the memento is cool looking but poorly implemented, the activity is fun for your first few clears, Legend Sectors are just awful. You really won't be missing much by skipping it, just a memento that comes around only once a year. Yes, I'm still salty about it. Let me know what roles you're chasing of the weapons down below, I do read all comments. See you all next week for a new build video. Thank you for watching, join my Discord, become a member, Bladeburger out.